Welcome to Is This Better Than a Jandal? Where today we are reviewing the Kambrook Blitz2go blender. So I have just purchased this. This was about $55.30. It was on a special. I think the original price is almost 80 bucks. So what you get with it is you get a small container and you get 3 lids and you get 2 big plastic containers. And we get also a screw top, but with the blades, which you've got to be very careful, they're very sharp. And then I got it in the lovely pink, so here is the base of the machine. You've got the lovely pulse button, which I'm about to show you a little bit of a close-up. So there's the pulse button there, nice and pretty. And there we go, you got your 3 bottles, 3 lids in the base. Okay, so this is just telling all your important information, safeguards, electronic appliances. Make sure you have a read of those. This side is showing you what you should have, the 3 bottles, the 3 lids in the base, and the blade screw-in. So what you got to do is before your first use is you got to wash all your plastic containers and lids and seals in warm soapy water. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I give it a good wash. Now I forgot to take out the seals to wash, so I did that a bit later, but make sure you take out the grey seals because you're supposed to give them a good wash before the first use. Be careful of that blade, and then make sure you rinse it out, and it says to make sure before you use it that it's thoroughly dried out. So we're going to make sure that we let it stand, dry it, and then make sure it's all aired out before you use it. Now we're going to wipe down the base. Never put this in water, never submerge it. You just wipe it down with a damp cloth to clean it. And there we go, nice and pretty. Okay, so this is basically telling you on the screw cap where the blades are, it has a little thing that says align and a little arrow. And in the base of the machine, it says align. So basically, you put it in to align it. And then what you do is you twist it to lock it in place, and then that's when you can pulse it. And this is just showing you the lid, so it's awesome. You just need to blitz it in there, put on the lid on the same machine, and you're good to go. Okay, so this I'm trying 2 bananas. I'm going to be pouring in some milk. I'm going to do just under a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Screw on the lid with the blade, so align it, lock it, and pulse it. It says not to pulse it for any longer than 30 seconds, so I'm not. Put on the lid and you're ready. So it just pops off and you're good to drink it. Okay, another option I'm doing is I'm going to do a fruit juice. So here's some blueberries. I'm going to give them a bit of a wash. Put them in my container. Now it does have some recipe ideas on a website and at the back of the recipe book, but these are just made up at the moment, but you can double check them out. There's some really good ones. What I like quite a bit about this is you blend it, you take off that lid and you put on the lid to go, and you can just drink straight from there. You don't have to worry about transferring it or anything, and it pulsates is really good. Now it also says in there to cut fruit to about 2.5 centimeters, no bigger than that. If you want to do ice, you can't just crush the ice by itself. You've got to make sure it's in with water or other things. Obviously the blade isn't quite strong enough for that, but that's alright. You just cut it up a little bit, no worries. Now you've got a big bottle and a small bottle, so you can choose whatever you like. There's a really good recipe in there that has wheat bix, milk and stuff like that. Really good for breakfasts. Okay, so here we go, lining it, twisting it to lock, and then I'm going to pulse it. Look at that, that looks so pretty. Obviously you can fill it up more, but that's as much as I was filling it up. So you screw it off and put on the lid. Once you have the lid on, you're good to go. So, is this better than a Jandal? Yes!
Yes it is! Woo woo!
Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and I definitely recommend this Kambrook Blitz2go.